Namaste, guys. Today we're going to do a short beginner's warm up to just kind of get comfortable with the beginning yoga flow. So check it out. All right, so first go ahead and come to easy pose, Sukhasana. And so that is like a crisscross position with the legs. Feel free to take a blanket or even like a block underneath your seat to give you just a little bit of a lift, especially if you notice that your knees are higher than your hips. So you want to just kind of sit at the edge of that blanket, or sometimes you'll like to roll your mat up underneath you a little, give you a little height. And so you'll just go ahead and try to maybe pull away the fleshy parts from your sits bones, because you want to get really nice and rooted. You want to feel stable from side to side. And so from here, a couple things. So the knees. So if this is too much on your knees, on the inner outer thighs, feel free to go ahead and take some props, maybe some blocks underneath the knees, or maybe even some blankets, or like if you're at the house, a bigger pillow, so you can give yourself a little bit of support. In this pose, we really want to focus on the length of our spine. And so we want the arch in the lower back to still curve forward, like the natural curve of the spine. And so we're going to lengthen here. So you're going to lengthen all the way from the base of the spine, all the way up through the crown of the head, almost as if someone is lifting from above. Okay? And then let's start by bringing the shoulders all the way up by the ears, scrunching them all up, and then exhale, just drop them down, plug them into the back body. Good. You see all that space that you've got now between the ears and the shoulders. You have lots of space. And so we're just going to start by maybe closing the eyes or just gazing at the floor in front of you for the first few moments. You can rest the hands comfortably on the knees or somewhere in the lap where they're not going to be distracting. So finding that seat, you're going to come to your breath. And for just these first few moments, just check in. Notice what your breath is like without changing anything. Notice if it's slow and steady. Notice if it's rushed and quick, or maybe somewhere in between. And just be the observer of that breath. Notice where you are. Notice if there's a lot of chatter in the mind. And then as thoughts come, just see if you can just let them go. Just notice them being there. But just let them fade away. And then on your next inhale, just see if you can start to create a little depth. Inhaling maybe a little bit more breath than the last. On the exhale, do the same. Find that space in your breath. Let it be nice and filling and juicy. So breathe the air in. Exhale, breathe it out. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Allowing the breath to fill the belly, the lungs with air. And on your exhale, pulling back your belly button towards your spine, releasing any staleness within you. Just a few more moments as you connect with your breath. One more big inhale. See if you can hold it for just a moment. And then exhale it all out through the nose. Let the breath return to its natural pace. Slowly flip your palms to face upward. You can keep the palms here, or you can circle the hands around to pranam, pressing the thumbs into the sternum, pressing the fingertips into one another, using that to lengthen your spine one more place. Exhale, release the shoulders down. And for just a moment, if you'd like to set an intention or a goal, something to embrace for your practice, go ahead and do that now. Keep in mind being patient and listening to your body today, not doing anything that's going to be too far or too much. Really honing in to what your body's calling for. And then slowly blink the eyes open. You can inhale as you press the palms up to the sky. Release the arms about shoulder width or maybe a little wider. Now stretch straight through the arms and the fingertips. And then exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears, plugging them into the back body. Good. Maybe turn the gaze where the wall and the ceiling meet. Breathe in, stretch back ever so slightly. Exhale, bring the hands together. Let the prayer pose come through heart center. Then we're going to move into some big arm circles. Let the hands come over the legs. Inhale as you circle the arms up. Exhale as you pull that pranam down through center. Inhaling up and around, really gathering it all up. Thinking of those things that you need, those things that replenish you, right? Breathing in love, kindness, bringing it into the heart. Soaring around, gathering up that patience, pulling it in. A couple more times. And the next time your hands come through center, we'll reverse. So we'll inhale it up. Exhale, really press the palms out and away from you, stretching through the arms. Good. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, really push it out. You can think about gathering up the love and kindness within you, sharing it, letting it pour out of you. Coming back through center one more time, and then releasing the hands down. Okay, so let's go ahead and place the hands on the knees, and then we are going to move into some body circles. So you're going to pivot your body over the right knee, inhaling as you come across the front, exhale as you come through the back. And just stay with your breath. This might be nice and small, might be a little bigger, but all in all, it's going to be juicy no matter where you are. So inhale forward, exhale back. Feel free to get into the arms a little bit. And just feel what feels natural here. And the next time you come through center, we'll pause briefly. Inhale over the left leg and start to circle. And the next time you come up through center, we'll pause there. Okay, for just a moment, we're going to take the ears, the shoulders all the way up by the ears. Exhale, drop them back. Ooh, let's do it again. Inhale it up. Exhale, roll them back. A couple more times. switch directions. So we'll inhale them all the way up by the ears. Exhale, drop them forward. Once more forward. Let's go one more time back. Good. All right, bring the hands in front of the shins and grab on to whatever you can grab onto here. And we'll move into a spinal flex. So for a spinal flex, if you're familiar with a cat-cow, it's going to be similar there. So we're going to inhale and pull the shoulder blades together on the back as we stretch the chest forward. Take that big, big inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to curve the spine like we would in a cat pose by pulling that belly button all the way back. Dropping the chin to the chest. And then let's inhale, come all the way forward. Exhale, roll it back. This time I want you to move with your breath. Find that rhythm, find that pace that's calling you today in this moment. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, not where you want to be, but where you are. Meet yourself there. You've got to hone in, maybe close the eyes, really feel what your body's calling. Few more cycles. Last cycle. And then inhale back up to a natural spine. All right, guys. From here, plant your left fingertips down on the mat. And we're going to inhale, sweep the right fingertips up overhead. Palm faces down, stretching over the shoulder. We're going to try and stack the shoulders here. We don't want one further back or too far forward. So stack them over each other. Try to lengthen in your side body. Every exhale, bring the shoulders away from the ears. Good. And then try not to collapse into this side. You still want to feel rooted. So if your sits bone starts to feel like it's coming off the mat, just come back a little bit. Maybe turn your gaze to look up past the bicep, looking up towards the ceiling. If your neck says no, just turn your gaze straight ahead and breathe. Find your breath. One more moment. And on the exhale, sweep that arm back and around, coming back up through center. Awesome. Let's try it on the other side. Sweep that left arm up and around, palm faces down. Inhale, get long, stretch the fingertips. Exhale, create space between the ear and the shoulder. Stacking the shoulders, keeping them on the same plane. Lengthen through the lower side body just as well as the top. Breathe your breath. One more big inhale. Stretch into the pose one more place. And on the exhale, float all the way back up. Good. Circle the hands around to pranam. Inhale the pranam up to the sky. Separate the arms shoulder width or wider. Good. Stretch up, reach. Bring the shoulders down the back. Breathe in. On your exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee. And then take the right fingertips behind you. Use those fingertips on the ground to help lengthen the spine long. On the exhale, twist over the shoulder. Every inhale, lengthen, get long. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Twist. Now take one more big breath in. On your exhale, twist into your pose a little further, and this might all just be happening in the mind. And then on your next inhale, release the arms, let the arms come back overhead. Stretch up, reach up. Exhale your breath here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Use those left fingertips behind your back. Help you get long, help you create space. Exhale, twisting through the spine. Inhaling length. Exhaling some depth in your twist. Wringing out the spine, allowing any staleness within you to release. One more big breath. Exhale into your twist. And then inhale both arms up, coming through center. Exhale the hands together and slowly down to the heart. I hope you guys enjoyed today's warm-up. Stay tuned for more videos. Namaste.